Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos, and today we're going to make a crate pumpkin using the crates from Dollar Tree. So I got 2 of the crates from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to use some wood glue and some hot glue, and I'm going to glue those together. So I'm just going to add some of the Gorilla Glue, wood glue around the edges, and then I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue to the other one, and then I'm just going to smush them together. And there we go. And how cute, right? Doesn't it look like a pumpkin? Not really, but you know, we're going to use our imaginations. So the next step, I'm going to take the orange paint, and I think I use like Harvest Orange or Burnt Orange for this, and I'm going to paint the entire crates, front, back, sides, tops, bottoms with the orange paint. And look how adorable that is. Next, I'm going to take that Farm Fresh sign. I got this at Joann's. I'm not sure when I got it. It could have been a couple years ago. I'm going to paint that with an antique white. Next, I'm going to take and stain these 2 little snowmen that I had bought that were actually stuck on top of each other. They were supposed to be like little mini wooden snowmen, and these 2 were like a defect. So we're going to use that for the stem because, I mean, what else am I going to use it for? So I'm going to stain those with the brown wax, and then I'm going to add a little brown wax to my Farm Fresh sign. And then I'm going to just wipe off the excess because I kind of want this pumpkin to be really rustic. So how cute, right? Looks perfectly rustic to me. Next, I'm going to add some brown wax to the whole entire pumpkin, and I'm going to make sure I get in those creases of those palettes. Oh, I mean crates, sorry. And then here's our little pumpkin. This is our Farm Fresh sign. So I'm going to hot glue that right to the center of the 2 pallets. Why do I keep calling them pallets? To the 2 crates, because they look like a pallet, I guess. So I'm going to hot glue that right to the center. And then I had these little things. They're called brads. And I thought they would be really cute if I cut the backs off of them and put them on each corner of the Farm Fresh sign, kind of looking like they were nails. You could do the same thing with a tack. You could pull the backing off of a tack and cut it off. You can cut off like the tack part of it and just use the tops of it. So I did this to all 4 corners. Then I added a little brown wax to kind of tone them down because they were really, really bright. So I just added a little bit of brown wax on top of each one of them to kind of give it a duller look than the bright, shiny brad that they really were. And that worked perfect. And look how cute that is. They look like little nails. Next, I'm going to glue that stem on, which is, again, like I said, my 2 snowmen that were stuck together because it was a defect, right to the top of the crates. I got it right that time. Then I'm going to add some Spanish moss around that. And I'm just going to trim it up, you know, and get rid of it. Spanish moss is always so messy to work with, but it always just looks so cute. And it's always like the perfect touch to everything, you know, fall. And look, I love it. So next I'm going to take and add a little bow that I made on the front. And I just made this bow out of a piece of flannel and a ribbon. Oh, no, actually I used 2 pieces of fabric. So one was a piece of flannel and another one was just a piece of fabric that sort of matched the colors that I was using. And then I made a raffia bow, and I'm going to add that right to the front. And I also made a little leaf out of a piece of burlap. And I'm going to tuck that right in next to the bow. I use my pencil so I don't burn my fingers. And next I'm going to add the raffia bow to the front, right over the top of those 2 fabric pieces that I just took 2 fabric pieces and just literally tied them in a knot. And that was my quote unquote bow. Then I'm going to add this raffia bow over the top of that so you won't even see that those are just 2 pieces of fabric. Then I got these cute little flowers at Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to add that right to the center of that raffia bow, and that just finishes off this project. And I think this just turned out so cute. This is one of my favorite projects that I've done this year as far as fall goes. I absolutely adore it, and you would never know that it's 2 little crates, or aka pallets that I keep calling them, from Dollar Tree. How adorable is this project? Thank you so much for watching.